Hi dear students, today we are going to do another part of paper. Actually this is from Royal College grade 9 third term 2021. We have already done the first part and I have included that in the description, and that is part 1, and here today we are going to discuss part 2, and this is going to be a great support for your term test exam. And also I will explain all the theories required to this one, and I will give you the answers too. So watch till the end, and this is going to be exciting and this is going to be very good and so useful. So let's do this, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so, and also recommend this channel to your friends and share with them, and write your comments, and I really value that. I really appreciate it, and I read all the comments, and I like it. I really love that. So let's go and do this paper. Okay, let's start with this first question. And as I always say, before answering any question, you must read the instructions of the paper and which questions you have to answer and which questions you are going to answer, and also read it on the surface and start with the easiest possible one question, right? And you have to start with the easiest question in any paper, right? And so you have to calm down and start the work, right? Okay, but here I am going to discuss from the first, and also there are some mandatory questions in papers. You have to identify them and do them also, but not the first, right? Recollect your memory on assessment done in the lesson area and answer the following questions. Write down the names of two plane figures of which you found the areas in the lesson. Write down the names of two plane figures of which you found the areas in the lesson. In ABCD parallelogram, the side AD is perpendicular to BE. AD in this one, in this ABCD parallelogram, the side AD, you see AD is perpendicular to BE, and it has been given here. And also there is a circle with the center O located inside the parallelogram and which touches two parallel sides AD and BC of the parallelogram, right? Okay, in this case, write down two plane figures of which you found the areas in this lesson. So you can write the plane figures in this one. What are these? You can write these plane figures parallelogram. Parallelogram, right? And this is a circle, triangle, like that. You can write these names, right? You just have to write the two names of this, you know, and find the area of the parallelogram ABCD. You know, when you have to find the area of a parallelogram, you have to multiply area is equal to what? Base into height. When it is a parallelogram, you have to multiply base into height, right? The base is 20 centimeters, height is 8 centimeters, so 20 to 8 is 160 square centimeters. This is the answer, and so it's very easy. I'm going to show that the length of the side AE is 6 centimeters by using the Pythagorean relation. In this case, you have to see this is 10, this is 8, so you can write this as x, and you see A ABE triangle, which is a rectangular triangle, right? And so you can apply the Pythagorean relation. 10 squared is equal to 8 squared plus x squared. Therefore x squared is equal to 10 squared minus 8 squared, which is equal to 100 minus 64 is equal to 36. So x squared is 36. You can take x is equal to 36 square root 36. So that is 6 centimeters. X is equal to 6 centimeters. So find the area of the triangle ABE. If this is a rectangular triangle, you can take this as the base and this is height, right? Only if it is a rectangular triangle, you can do it like this. This ABE. In this case, always the area of a triangle is half into base into height. So here you can take half. Base is equal to 6 centimeters. We have just found that. Height is 8 centimeters, right? Okay, and then we can do it this way. You can just cancel out this. You get 3 here, and then 3 into 8, this is 24 centimeters, right? Okay, write down the name of the polygon BCDE. You see that? BCDE, and find its area. Name is trapezium. The name is trapezium. Trapezium, right? Its name is trapezium. Trapezium is the quadrilateral where only 2 sides are parallel, right? So this is the definition of a trapezium, right? And only 2 sides have to be parallel in a trapezium. Find the radius of the circle, and also in that one you have to find its area. So area of a trapezium is equal to half into the sum of the 2 parallel sides, and which is 20, and also this side, we found this is 6, and this is going to be 40, right? Then we have to add those two, 20 plus 14 into the height is 8. So we cancel out this. This is going to be 4. Then 4 into 34. Then we can find the area, and we can do this simplification. 4 into 4 is 16. You write 6 and 1 carries. 4 into 3 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. So 136 square centimeters is the area of this trapezium. Find the radius of the circle with center O. In this one, the radius, you see, this is the diameter, which is equal to 8 centimeters. So half of the diameter is the radius, so therefore this should be 4 centimeters. To find the radius of the circle with center O, it is R is equal to radius is equal to 4 centimeters. So this is the answer for the part 6. And find the radius of the circle with center O. Actually we have done that, and we'll go to the part 7. Find the area of the circle to the nearest whole number by taking pi equal to 22 over 7. So area of a circle is pi r square. It is equal to pi r square. So pi is 22 over 7. R squared is 4 squared, which is equal to 22 into 16 divided by 7. So we can do this simplification, and you can say into 16, 2 into 16 is 32. Again 2 into 16 is 32. You add this 5, 3 and 354 divided by 7, and if you can divide this one and you can give the answer. So it's so easy to do. If it is kind of difficult, you can go to the long division and find the answer. And you get 50.5757. So you have to give it to the nearest whole number, so you can write it 51 square centimeters, right? Because you have to give it to the nearest whole number. See, this is very simple, and you can get a lot of marks if you follow these simple steps. And also don't forget to mention all the steps in the answer sheet. So if you have any rough work or something, you have to do that on the answer sheet itself, and do not try to hide them. And that has two advantages. One is you can do the work with minimum errors, and also your teacher will see that you understand the question and you understand the method of solving that. Even if your final answer is wrong, you will get some marks. Still you will get some marks, right? Because your teacher can see that you have followed the right steps, and you get the marks for the steps, and you will get those marks. Simplify and express the answer in its simplest form, and you see 3 over 4 plus 3 over 4 of 4 over 5 plus 3 over 5. And here you have to remind this board mass, and also you have to know this 4 plus 3 over 4. Of means into 4 over 5 plus 3 over 5. And in this case you have to remember this. You must remember this. I will show you the terms in this one. You see here, this is a single term and this is another term, and terms are separated by plus or minus signs. And if it is a subtraction or a division, they do not separate the terms. So you have to do the simplifications within the term first, and you have to do the brackets and also brackets first, and then you have to do all the simplifications in the single term, and then you have to do the interactions between terms. You see here you have one interaction, right, and also you have one interaction here. So I think you have to do this first, and then this second, and then this interaction. This is the last one. So you must follow this order, otherwise you will get the wrong answer. Therefore let's follow the right steps and get the right answer. Okay, and here you have 3 over 4 plus 3 over 4 into 4 plus 3 over 5. You can do this because you already have the common denominator in that. Plus 3 over 4 into 4 plus 3 is 7 over 5, right? And I take it here. You see 3 over 4 is here, plus, and 3 into 7 is 21, 4 into 5 is 20. So you have to make another common denominator, which is here the common denominator can be taken as 20. Therefore you have to take 3 over 4, you have to multiply this by 5 in order to make 20, and plus 21 over 20, and you get 20. 3 into 5 is 15 plus 21 over 20, and then you can add these two. You have already got the common denominator, then 15 plus 21, and then you get 36 over 20, and you can divide both by 4. You can, if you divide both by 4, you will get 5 here, right? You'll get 5 here. If you divide this by 4, you get 9 here, and then this is 9 over 5, and this is the simplest form of this one, right? So I think you understand this, and this is going to be very good, and you have to learn these fractions. And I always stress the fact that the mathematical operations with fractions and the proper understanding of fractions are very important in all the stages of maths, right? Now we are going to this part B. A vendor buys an item for 5,000 rupees and marks its price so that he earns a profit of 20%. When selling the item, if the payment is done outright, a discount of 5% is offered. Find the marked price of the item. So the marked price, the price is he spent 5,000 and he intends to earn 20% of the 20% as the profit with this price of 5,000. So what is the marked price? Marked price should be 120% of the 120% of the buying price. So we have to write like this: 120% into 5,000. Then you get the marked price, because you can you see the 5,000 is the 100% of the price, and you have to go you have to add 20% more. You see, it's something like this. This is 5,000 is the 100%, and you have to find the price of 120%, right? So that's what we are doing here, and you can cancel out this 100 to 100 here, and then it is going to be something 120 into 50. Therefore you get something like this. You take 5 into 2, it's 0, 10, 10, then you write 0 and 1 carries. 5 into 1 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, and you have to add 2 zeros here. Then it is going to be 6,000 rupees. I think you understand this. And find the profit which and also you see this, he gave and this is the answer for the first part. And find the profit which the seller earns if the payment is done outright. If the payment is done outright, he gives 5% discount. So we have two methods to do this. We will do in an easier way. We will just calculate the 5% discount. This is the 5% from 6,000. 5% of 6,000, and this is the discount, right? Discount. See, discount. So you can cancel out this 100. So 5 into 60 is 300 rupees, right? So this is the discount. So you can say actual selling price. Now the selling price equal to 6,000 minus 300. so which is equal to 5,700 rupees. I think you get this. This is 5,700 rupees. So this is the finally selling price. Actually we have done that in this third one, discount that customer receives, and in this one I think they have intended us to find the answer in another way. So if you take this part 2, you can do it this way too. 100 into 95%. Yes, you can say this is 95% into 6,000. This is the selling price, right? 95% of the selling price should be the actually the selling price. The final selling price should be 95% of 6,000. So in this case also you get 5,700, and then the discount is 6,000 minus 5,700, which is equal to 300. And also you can, if you want, you can do it this way also, because we found this first, and I prefer that method. I prefer the method I did because it is easy in terms of the simplifications. And also you can write it this way also. You can do it like this. You can do the same, 5% into 6,000, and you get 300 rupees. Right, 300 rupees, and this is also acceptable. You can do anyway. You can give this answer. You will, if you give the right answer anyway, you will get the marks. Don't worry. You can do it this way, and this is going to be easier because the 5 is an easy number to do the multiplications, right? That's why I took 5% as the discount. That's why I found the discount first, because and also when you have found this discount first, you will get the marks for this part 2, part 3 also, but you have to write this part here. You should write this part here or this part, anyway you will get the marks if you have given the right answer. Find the profit percentage after offering the discount to the customer. Now the profit percentage is equal to profit over cost into 100%. So profit is now here you see profit is 7,700, right? And the cost is 5,000, and you have to multiply this by 100%, and you simplify like this. You cancel like this, and this is 70 divided by 5, which is equal to 1, and here you get 2 remains 14. This is now equal to 14%. 14% is the profit percentage. And here you have to write, you have to take this kind of sets problem, and you have this sign, and this shows the universal set, and A denotes odd numbers from 1 to 10, and B denotes prime numbers from 1 to 10. Write down the sets A and B in terms of their elements, and you can write A, and I'm writing answer for the first part. This is A. You have to write a curly bracket here. Odd numbers from 1 to 10, which is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. These are the odd numbers, and you have to take B. B is equal to prime numbers from 1 to 10. This prime number starts from 2, 3, 5, 7. These are the prime numbers from 1 to 10. You know the prime numbers. Prime numbers if I tell you about the prime numbers, the definition of prime numbers is that the numbers which have exactly only two distinct factors. That means there are only two different factors for prime numbers, not less, not more, right? If you take 3 is equal to 3 into 1, and there are two factors which are 3 and 1. If it is 7 is equal to only 7 into 1. You cannot find any other combination for this, and the factors are 7 and 1. If you take 13 is equal to 13 into 1, and the two factors are 13 and 1. So these are the prime numbers. So others are composite numbers. So actually all the others are not composite numbers. So if you take 1, it is not composite, it is not prime, it is not prime, it is not composite. So you don't take 1 for either group, either set, right? So if you take 4 is equal to 1 into 4 and also 2 into 2. So here you get 1, 2, 3 factors, right? Therefore this is a composite number because it has more than 2 different factors. So represent the above data in a Venn diagram. Venn diagram, Venn diagrams are something like this. Let's do a Venn diagram, and we denote the universal set in this one, and we will take A and B. A are the odd numbers, B are prime numbers, right? So then we will find the intersect of these two sets. Therefore we know 3 are present in both, so we put 3 here, and 5 also present in both, so we take 5 here, and 7 also there, and we write 7 also here, and only these 3 are here in this intersect, right? In this right, so we have to take others too, and A is odd numbers. We will write the other odd numbers here, 1 and 9, right? And so we don't have to write the commas here. We don't write commas in this Venn diagrams. We just write like this, 9. And if you take prime numbers, you have to write 2 here, and only I think 10 is remaining. You can write 10 here, right? So and we have to add 4. 4 is a composite number, and it is not an odd number, so we have to take 4 here. Now let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 also here, 6, 7 and 8. We have to get 8 here, and 9 here, 10. Right, now we have got all the things. So B means prime numbers, A means odd numbers, and you will see the only one prime, this is prime number. 2 is prime number, 2 is special, and 2 is a prime number, and also it is an even number. This is the only one even prime number, right? Okay, and I think you understand this, right? And also I suggest you to do this a few more times, because then you will remember all the operations and concepts and also patterns. The maths are actually highly about patterns, and the students say that they don't remember things, they can't do the problems, and they can't solve the problems, they don't when they see the questions, they don't know how to answer. The problem is that they have forgotten the patterns, the main patterns. They must not forget. And actually forgetting is normal. When you learn something, you have a higher tendency of forgetting, but when you revise that, you can remember again, you can recall them easily. That becomes easier to recall if you have practiced a number of times. So do that, do just practice. And if you can't answer a question, a specific question, it doesn't mean that you don't understand. It means you have forgotten. So you have forgotten a pattern, you have forgotten a system, you have forgotten some some kind of set of operations. So therefore you have forgotten some sequence. That's it. So if you have forgotten, your job is to go and recall them. Just refer to your notes, just refer to this kind of videos, but do the actual practice on paper itself. You must write on paper, not just read. Don't just read, don't just watch. You must practice on paper. I mean, you must take a piece of paper, write it down, write everything. Okay. Based on the Venn diagram, write each of the following sets in terms of its elements. So A intersect B is equal to, that means all the things that are present in both, all the elements that are present in both A and B. You know, A means odd, B prime, you know, odd prime numbers 3, 5 and 7. These are the common for all of them. And A union B dash, A union B dash, and A union B dash, I think you see this. That means everything, you know, A union B is everything here. A union B is this is A union B, right? So if you want A union B dash, this, it means something like this. You have A here, B here, A, B. A union B dash is these are the A union B dash. So in this case you get 4, 6, 8 and 10. For, you know, you see, you can go back to the video and you can just kind of rewind, and you will see this Venn diagram I drew, and then you will find these elements are present in this specific area. In this one, a bag contains 3 red balls and 2 yellow balls of the same size and shape. Randomly drawing a ball from the bag and recording its color. So this is the event, and we will draw these balls, right? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 red balls of the same shape and same color, and 2 yellow balls, right? 1, 2, and now I'll take red balls as R1, R2, R3, and take yellow balls as Y1, Y2. Then the sample space S is equal to R1, R2, R3, Y1, Y2. These are the all possible things that can happen when we draw one ball randomly, right? And then find the probability of drawing a red ball. So how many red balls are there? There are 3 red balls, and what are number of all the balls is 5. So the probability of drawing a red ball is equal to 3 over 5. Find the probability of drawing a yellow ball. Drawing a yellow ball is 2 over 5 because there are only 2 yellow balls and the total number of balls is 5. Solve the following equations, right? Here you have this one. Let's go to a over 2 plus a over 3 is 5, and here you don't have common denominator, so you have to make a common denominator. Let's take 6 as the common denominator, so a over 2 is into 3 in order to make 6. A over 3, we multiply this by 2 in order to make 6, and we have 5 here, and then you get 3a over 6 plus 2a over 6, and then is equal to 5, and you have common denominator 6. 3a plus 2a equals 5, and then you go over here. This 5a over 6 is equal to 5, so you can divide both sides by 5 and then this cancels out, so a over 6 is equal to 1, and you can do this cross multiplication, then a is equal to 6, right? So this is the answer for this part. And in this part B, okay, let's do this part B. In this one, I will do simplification. 2 into 3 is 6 into x plus 1. This is multiplication like this, and then we multiply like this, plus 2x minus 5 is 9. So we take this 5 into this side, and then it becomes plus 5. Then we multiply this also, we just simplify 6x plus 6 plus 2x is equal to 14. Then we can take this 6 also to the right side and add these 2. This is going to be 8x equals 14 minus 6. So 8x is equal to 8. So we can divide both sides by 8, and then you get x is equal to 1. And this is also very easy one. I think you should do this again, right? And just watching this will not be enough. I think you have to look at this and just pause the lesson and pause this paper and do all these questions, answer all these questions, write them on paper one by one, and that is really going to help you, right? And solve this pair of simultaneous equations. You can mark this 1 and mark this 2, and you see 2y is present, and here also 2y is present, and then you are happy because this is easier to be solved. And also you see this is minus and this is plus, therefore you have to add these together, then you can cancel out this 2y, right? So let's do that way. And then you see 4x minus 2y is equal to 10. 3x plus 2y is equal to 4. You have 1, you have 2, and you add 1 plus 2, then you get 4x plus 3x minus 2y plus 2y plus 10 plus 4 is 14, and then these are going to cancel out, these are going to be 0, right? Therefore we get 7x equals to 14, and then we divide both sides by 7, and you get x is equal to 2, and then we substitute this 2 to the first equation. Then 4x minus 2y is equal to 10. Then 4x means 2, then 2y is equal to 10, then you get 8. Then you take this to the left side and this to the right side, then it becomes minus 10 is equal to 2y goes right side, then it becomes plus 2y, then it is minus 2 is equal to y, and you divide both by 2, you get y is equal to minus 1. So this is going to be so easy, and I hope you understand. So practice this, and also write your comments if you have any idea, if you have anything to tell me, maybe a kind of problem, maybe your feedback, maybe you're happy, maybe you're not, but I love to know everything. Find the value of 5 minus 6x when x is equal to 1 over 2. Let's go. 5 minus 6x equals 5 minus 6 into 1 over 2. Then 5 minus, we can cancel this out and make it 3. Then 5 minus 3, which is equal to 2. Okay, in the question 6, based on the given information, build a relationship between x, y and z. And you know, in this one, x plus y is equal to z, and you have the kind of theorem that says the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles, right? So that is the theorem, and now you have built up this relationship, and that is enough. Copy the following figure into your answer script. Based on the given information, find the value of a, b and c. And you know these, you see these parallel lines, and we can take this one, and b is obviously equal to 30 degrees because these two are alternate angles. And also you have to see this, this is 100, and this angle should also be 100. This angle should be 100 because these are corresponding angles. Therefore b plus a equal to 100. So we have found b is equal to 30. 30 plus a is 100, and we send this to this side, and then it becomes minus 30. Then a is equal to 100 minus 30. Then it is 70 degrees. A is equal to 70 degrees, and also if this is 100, you know this is obviously 80. So okay, we know you know this is corresponding angles, this 80, and this c is also equal to 80 because these two are corresponding angles, right? So I think you understand this. Therefore you can write b is fine, you know, b is equal to 30, a is equal to 70, and c is equal to 80. So I think you understand this, the relationship between the relationship in this among these all the angles which are made by a pair of parallel lines and a transversal. And the following figure shows the magnitudes of the exterior angles of a pentagon. What is the value of x when x in degrees? In this one you have to see in all the any kind of polygon, the sum of exterior angles is equal to 360 degrees, right? Therefore we know that the sum should be equal to 360. Therefore 360 is equal to this. Here you have 90 plus x plus 2x plus 4x plus 2x. You see, 90, x, 2x, 4x and 2x, right? And the sum of these is equal to 360. So we have 360 here. This 90 plus, we have x plus 2x 3x plus 4 7x plus 2 9x. So 9x, and you have to send this 90 here, and then it is going to be 270 is equal to 9x. So you can divide both by 9, both sides by 9, and you get 30. X is equal to 30 degrees. Find the value of y using x, and you see this 2x is equal to then 60, and then you know the magnitude of this angle. This is a straight angle, therefore this is equal to 180, and this is 60, and then this part should be 120. So you can see y plus 2x is equal to 180, and y plus 60 is equal to 180. So y is equal to 120 degrees. So this is very easy, and you know, always geometry questions are easy, but we have to remember some patterns. And thank you for watching this till the end, and also there are 2 more questions in this paper. It's about construction and also the data representation and interpretation, and I will do that also. I couldn't record this due to some problems, and I have done all the other questions. I think you understand this, and please share this with your friends, and recommend this channel. So write your comments, and I love reading them. So I wish you good luck in your term test, and try to get the maximum and do your work, and I believe you can do this. So thank you for watching till the end. Okay, see you in another paper discussion.